Hi everyone, welcome into my live. We got the sun setting over here to my left, as you can see. I had a really wonderful live with Michelle earlier today, and I was just recovering before I got back on. Hi everybody. Just put my spirit box away. How are you today, everyone? Dee, hello. Baby girl Shishi. Bio, welcome in, everybody. Seneca, Mona, welcome to Miss Molly's Metaphysical Mayhem, meaning anything goes here. We do everything. Intuitive, psychic medium right here. I do tarot, I do mediumship, I help people find items. That's called Foley, finder of lost items. And last night, we invented a new thing that I've been doing, which is, we call it the musical mediumship. So what it is people ask me to find a song for them. And then I just close my eyes. And whatever song comes to me is your message. So that's kind of fun. A little different, but it seems to work. We had really good results with that. People were like, I know that song, or that was my mother's favorite song, or, you know, those lyrics mean so much to me, or whatever. Even if they never heard the song. And sometimes I don't even know the song. It's just I know maybe a couple words or melodies or whatever. Lori says, hi, Miss Molly. I'm excited to see you 3 times a day. Yeah, it has been 3 times. You're right. I was only on for like 20 minutes. And then I went on with Michelle for a couple hours and took a break. You'd like to hear a song, Dukes? Okay. Let me think of you for a second. Songs for Dukes. Believe it or not, the song I got was Feral. 'Cause I'm happy, that song, Happy. Now, that doesn't mean you're happy. But I would say that the message would be, if you're not happy, make yourself happy. That's pretty much what the song's about. It's like, you can't expect everything outside of you to make you happy. You're going to have to do it in your own way. So that's the song you got, 'Cause I'm happy. I love that song because it's got a really cool like Northern soul vibe to it, which is my favorite type of music. So that's super cool. Yeah, you bet, Dukes. Look up the lyrics though, because sometimes there'll be like just one phrase of lyrics that maybe you didn't understand or you never paid attention to that suddenly like, wow, that really makes a lot of sense to me. Right? Okay, so I think Tammy, hi Text Jen. Tammy was the next one. Tammy asked for a song. Okay. I got, I don't know if this applies to you in any way, shape, or form, but I got, I'm going back to Georgia, going back to Georgia. I think that's Ray Charles, but you can look it up. It may not have anything to do with you going to Georgia, but there may be some part of the lyrics that apply to you. I have no clue why that came to my head, but that's your song. Makes sense to you? Let me know. I can pull cards today. Sure, Tex. You're a subscriber, right? Do you want Oracle or Tarot or whatever? Or mix? Subscribers get special attention. You guys know how that goes. Thanks for all your likes, shares, and all that good stuff, y'all. So I'm going to pull a couple cards for Jen. Yeah, relationship? Okay. Hey, Jerry, how are you? I said your name earlier today when I was online with Michelle. We were doing Spirit Box and the name Jerry came out. All right, Texas Jen. You got 4 cards right off the bat. They all came out together. Not sure why, but they did. Well, first of all, we got 3 of Swords. 3s are all about expansion and growth. The Swords are about communication, ideas, and the truth. This is about a disappointment, something that didn't turn out the way you want it to, Jen, something that disappointed you or maybe even feel badly about. 7 of Wands is about feeling like you're fighting when there really isn't anything there. You see these wands don't have anybody at the ends. So I feel like maybe this disappointment or the letdown was you believing that something was a certain way and it was not. But you see the bigger picture now with your 7 of Cups. You realize there was a lot of other things that tipped you off and you're not going to let this happen to you again because somebody was being really sneaky. 7 of Swords. I mean, this just tells the story right here, dear. Disappointment, misconceptions, realizing you see the bigger picture and never let somebody get away with lying to you again when you get that feeling inside that you had in the first place. Right, Jen? There it is. Anyway. And by the way, just because I'm reading for somebody else, if it applies to you, take it. If it resonates for you, take it. And I know people go, oh, that's bullshit. You know, I'm just scrolling through. Oh, just because I saw it, it's for me. It is for you. You could have seen a lot of other things, right? You have a new relationship. That's interesting. I don't think it applies to that, dear. I think it applies maybe to your old relationship. So keep that in your mind. May I have a card, please? Sure, Melissa. You got Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. This is inspired action, a change in energy going towards something that is very meaningful to you. It could also be a redo or a reset because he's got these lizards on his cloak that represent a regeneration. He's also wearing a yellow cloak, which represents clarity. So I feel like maybe you've come to some kind of terms with something and it's like an aha moment. And now it's like you're on fire because of it, because you had this realization, this epiphany. Text Jen says, maybe it's telling me if I feel that way in this one. Yeah, it absolutely is. It's telling you that you have not listened to your instincts before and you've been very disappointed. That's obviously what it's saying. And it's just telling you, beware. I mean, don't look, if you see a red flag, it's not a carnival. All right. Hi, Jasmine. Leave your relationship. I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's not my job, and it would be irresponsible for me to tell you what to do. All I can do is give you the information to help you interpret the facts about the situation, what your spirit guides are telling you, and what you're going to do next. It's not my job to say yes or no. If that's it, I might as well wear a magic 8-ball costume and go, yes, looks good. Next time it'll work. You know what I mean? That's flip a coin if you want a yes, no. I'm not trying to be rude. That's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not helpful if I go yes, no, because I could be wrong, 50% chance wrong. And not only that, think of it this way. You've got free will. I could tell you yes right now and be 100% correct. And by tomorrow, you could have changed your mind. Your situation could have changed. And guess what? Then everything changes. But if I give you all of the menu versus just one item a la carte, guess what? You have more choices. You have more idea. That's how I look at it. So when you ask me yes or no, it's like basically going, I'm taking the first thing on the appetizer menu and that's what I'm ordering. And I don't know if I'm going to like it. Versus, wow, I got to look at the whole menu. Now I know which things I want and how I want to change it so it works for me, so I'm satisfied. That's a good analogy, I think. All right. Hey, Cranky Pantaloons, how are you? Thank you again for your testimonial. I helped her find something. She posted a testimonial. So, and guys, I know sometimes, you guys go on here and you see mediums going, yeah, I'll give you yes, no, pendulum, $5, yes, no, but I'm not putting those people down. If they feel confident enough to do that, feel free. That's not my deal. So I explain why. Hi, Tom. I'll take the full menu. I'll order one of everything. That's the way to do it. Life. What is it? Auntie Mame said, life is a buffet and too many poor schmucks are starving or something. It was some phrase from Auntie Mame. Life is a buffet and too many sots are starving or something. Hey, Kelly, oh. What do you mean, sorry, it wasn't a video? Why are you apologizing? You still did what I asked. You still gave me something to post. That's all I care about. But you should figure out how to make a video. It's pretty easy. I think you're smart in that. But that's your choice. Not trying to give you a hard time. I challenge you, though. It's not hard. Who's that? Agiata Zume. I think I know who that is. Hello. Is that my friend JPW or one of his friends? I won't reveal who you are if that's who it is. Hey. Hi, Kim from Apopka. Kim from Apopka. Where's Apopka? Is that in Florida? One of his friends. Okay. Hey, cool. I've never actually met him in person. You're in Florida. Okay. I used to live near you. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm actually going to be living in Miami starting in a few weeks. I bought a boat. A catamaran. I'm going to live on it. Can you believe it? The medium ship. So, new background, guys. You'll be seeing the ocean. Yeah, you're north of Orlando. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Or he's north of Orlando. Yeah. Either. And yes, you were in Smyrna. That's right. No, I was in Flagler. And I was working in Casadega for a while, and then I worked in Palm Coast for a while, just part-time. I'm kind of retired, really, if you think about it. Hey, Janie, thank you. Ha-ha. Oh, yeah. So anyway, Josh Warren, you guys hear me talk about him all the time. He's in my profile link tree. I befriended him almost exactly 2 years ago. Long story short, I was just getting started, maybe even 3 years ago. I was just getting started here on my channel, just getting it going, and I was posting videos, daily reads. and I wasn't even on lives yet, you guys. And I had been looking at a sigil, which Joshua Warren does a whole thing on sigils you can look at. And I mentioned it in my video, I think. And then I tagged him because I thought, well, I should tag this guy. You know, I've been watching him on Gaia channel and all the ghost shows you guys watch. He's been on every single show. He's produced shows, so forth. So I just tagged him thinking, what the hell? The guy private messages me, you guys, and asked me if I'd like to be on his television show he was producing. Now, it got put on hold. I did audition. It got put on hold. So nothing ever happened from that. However, he and I have collaborated quite a few times since then, and we've become friends. You heard me on his poo. I was on his shit. On his podcast, I know. Just recently. But he's so kind. And you know what's so funny is I've probably been talking to him or conversing, going back and forth with him for a couple of years now. I feel like he's an old friend of mine. I always have felt that way about him. The minute I started to discuss things with him, but I've been on his podcast. He actually had me as a guest, which was really a huge honor and opportunity. Boy, did it help me. You guys listen to it. It's one of my best interviews I've ever had. Besides, I've also been on a couple other ones, but they're all my link tree. You can listen to him. I'm in the member group with you on his Facebook. Yeah, for his experiment, right? Have you done that experiment yet? The one with the drawing and the staring into your pupils? I did it yesterday. I did it. I haven't done the rip part yet with the paper or anything with the paper yet, but my experience, so he has an experiment going, you guys, right now. It's through Facebook, Joshua P. Warren. Look him up. He's got a website, joshuapwarren.com. He is a huge mentor to me as far as I'm concerned. I got certified with his paranormal investigation course. I've sent him videos to have him analyzed before. He's interviewed. Okay, anyway, love the guy. So he's doing an experiment right now where he explains something that he was taught to do in sort of a vision / visitation he had from some type of otherworldly being in his sleeping state. And it has to do with staring into your pupils in a mirror and drawing on a piece of paper. That's all. That's the shortened version. It's more than that. Anyway, I did it yesterday. Now, I have stared into my eyes before in the mirror, and it freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. It's before I even knew about Josh's experiment. This was about 2 years ago. I tried it, and I felt like I was going down this weird tunneled hallway, and it freaked me out, and I like jolted out of it. But yesterday I said, okay, I'm going to do it again using Joshua's techniques. I did it. I didn't have the same results of everybody else, but I did have a very interesting thing happen. So what you do is you stare into your own pupils in the mirror close up in a fairly dimly lit room, I guess. And you just keep staring into your eyes until you start getting visions. You start seeing things. In the meantime, you have a piece of paper with a pen and you keep going in circles. Now, you may change your shape, not realizing you'll start feeling the pen might feel a little different. In my case, it started to feel like the pen was like literally like burning the paper. I don't know how else to explain it. 111 people, cool. And as I was doing that, I still could kind of see my face, but my face kept morphing. I don't know how to explain it. I could see myself old. I could see myself young. I could see myself as somebody else. Like my face kept morphing into different faces. It was really trippy, you guys. I'm not making this up at all. And then when I was done, on the piece of paper where you draw sort of your black circle, you keep drawing in a black circle. It more looked like a long, like kind of wormy looking thing. I don't know. It was interesting. So check it out. The podcast, he has a podcast about it. I can't remember what the name of the podcast is, but anyways, you can look it up. Just look it up. Look up Joshua P. Warren Black Hole Experiment or something. And the word that he used to greet me is a special word, so I'm not gonna reveal that whole story. So yeah, Strange Things on Coast to Coast, exactly. His show is so great, you guys. I love his show. Leslie Fear, because I want to know, she's your little pop on here. I've been on her show a couple times. We just talked today. I did predictions. Yeah, Joshua. I did predictions from. It's all in my link tree, you guys. From May all the way through the rest of the year. Guess what, you guys? I had to text Leslie this morning because my predictions are coming true. They are absolutely coming true. Go listen to the podcast. It'll blow your damn mind. It'll blow your mind. I'm just telling you. I remember when Leslie interviewed me, I was embarrassed when I got done with the interview. I turned to my boyfriend and I said, I don't know if I want this podcast to air. And he goes, why? I go, because it's so weird. He says, what's weird about it? I said, I was going off about aliens and disclosure and celebrities being caught doing horrible things and I go, and I feel like people are going to think I'm a nutball. And he goes, Molly, your Miss Molly knows. No, you said what you were supposed to say. So sure enough, it aired. I reposted about it today. You guys, I listened to it again today. I was so spot on. It creeped me out, you guys. Lori asked me if I thought I was seeing past lives in the mirror. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I was so fascinated that I didn't try to analyze it while I was doing it. I was in sort of a meditative state, but I remember it. If you guys do it, let me know. I don't think it's dangerous. I know it sounds scary. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel scary if you do the staring thing, but I don't think it's dangerous. I don't at all. I don't think there's anything you can't get yourself out of that you get yourself into. That's my personal opinion. So just be smart. Don't do anything silly. When are they coming? Oh, the aliens? Oh, they're already here. They've been here. They've been here. You guys, come on. The thing is, it's even, okay, so yesterday, do you guys realize that there was another congressional publicly aired discussion from the Mexican government yesterday with dignitaries and political figures from all over the world? This was yesterday, talking about alien disclosure, and they brought 2 alien mummified bodies that are 1,000 years old to the press conference. Try to Google it. Try to look at it. Not at the top of the news. What? Same thing they did with the one that just happened a couple weeks ago with American. See how they're doing this? It's bullshit. I don't care if I get, dinged for saying that word. It's bullshit. For over a century, they've been lying to us about UFOs, giants, cryptids, you name it. And now all of a sudden they've got to backpedal and tell us the truth. So what they're doing is they're very quietly showing us the truth. And then when everything starts the shit hits the fan and we're like, whoa, there's aliens here. They're going to go, we've been telling you all along. Did you guys know they took marijuana off Schedule 1 like a year ago? You probably didn't know that either. Bull crap, bull crap, bull crap. You thought those bodies were a fraud? They could be. I highly doubt it. It's easy to... You guys, you hear who you sound like? It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. Let me just say everything's fake. Nothing's real. I'm not real. I'm AI, guys. I'm not even a real person. I'm just a fake. Not even a real person. I look real to you, but I'm not real. See what I'm saying? I say it enough, you guys will go, oh, maybe that isn't real. Maybe it is an AI. Wow, that's really a good AI. I don't know. Even if they are fraud, there are real ones, so I don't care. I don't care. You saw my earlier live, Kate? Oh, cool. Even if those aren't real, who cares? Right, we're in a meat suit, exactly. You're fun. Don't let it get around. So last night, you guys heard we invented this game where I sing songs to you that come to mind when I say your name or you ask me a question. So that's just another form of mediumship I'm doing now. Our government is a huge piece of shit. There's more. Oh yeah, honey. I don't even get me started about the government. One of the reasons I want to live on a boat is I don't want to be in this crazy crap that's going on right now in this country. It makes me uncomfortable. Are my eyes different colors? They appear that way, don't they? Can you try it? Sure. Who is that? Kate? Yeah. Let me get you a song, Kate. Hold on. Let me just do my little meditation for just a moment. Tom, I'll do one for you too. Kate, then Tom. All right. I got to write these down. I'll forget who I'm working for. Who does number 1 work for? Okay, Kate's first. Tom's next. All right. Okay, so the song I got for Kate right away was, I want to be happy, but I can't be happy if you won't be happy too. It's some corny old song. I want to be happy, but I can't be happy unless you see happy too, or something like that. Look it up. I want to be happy. I'm sure you can find it. That was the song. So I'm guessing that something has to do with the relationship you're in right now, Kate, where maybe you're feeling like you guys are not making each other happy. So maybe work on that. Molly, months back, I started to become aware of ability of acknowledging my higher self. Okay. Evening, Hannah. How are you, darling? Who's that? Casey Watt. Okay, so Kate, that was your song. Let's see. A gigantic A giant blue eye came out of nowhere and stopped inches from my face. Like this? I'm kidding. Chastity Graham? Okay. Okay. So, moving on. What is that? I don't know, sweetie. That's for you to figure out. That's your journey. Who's that? Jacqueline says, will you do a song for me too? All right. Let me get caught up. Okay, guys. I don't think I have a moderator right now. No, I don't think it's an evil eye at all. You know, user, I don't know your name, but I'm going to say this. I don't really think most of the things that happen to us through the paranormal are negative. I don't. Kim, okay. I don't think it's always something negative. And especially if nothing happened after that, you didn't get sick, you didn't feel bad, you didn't feel hurt, you know what I mean? I wouldn't assume it's bad. I mean, I know that's how we tend to default, but I don't know why you think that. It takes a lot of effort for spirit to communicate with us, you guys. And so to assume that they're going to communicate with us in a negative way doesn't even make a lot of sense to me most of the time. I'm just saying. Not saying they don't, but they do. But not often. All right. Back to the song thing. Tom gets a song. My friend Tom. And I've known Tom has been one of my viewers, followers for a long time. I call him a knower. I'm calling you guys knowers now. You saw me on Michelle? Cool. All right. Here we go. Working on Tom. Song for Tom. I got carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. That is Kansas, right? So, Tom, carry on. Look up the lyrics. See how they apply to you. I took that from your head. Shut up. All right, Casey. I'm going to do a song for Casey now. Casey what? I'm hearing, I can't get the song. Hold on, I'm getting a song and I'm not recognizing it. I don't know who sings this, but I know you know the song. It goes, that's me, you guys. Sorry, I tapped the table. They think it's a knock. Hold on. They're gonna lose their minds. All right, I got, you've got to get yourself together. I don't remember who sings that song. You've got to get yourself together. By the way, you guys, if I sing a song incorrectly or you know the song and I don't, please tell them, help them out, be a helper. I don't mind. All right, so that was for Casey. You've got to get yourself together. I don't remember who sings that. I just got that phrase from it. Chastity. Let's see what song we got for you, my love. Stop, Roxy. Now, for Chastity, I got Toe in the Line. Do you know that song? Toe in the line, toe in the line. I don't know who sings that, but I'm sure you can look it up. Towing the Line is the name of the song. It goes, toe in the line, toe in the line. I don't know. That's what I heard. All right, Jacqueline. Let's do Jacqueline. Okay, Jacqueline, I got Can You See the Real Me by The Who. Can you see the real me by The Who? It goes, can you see the real me, doctor? Doctor, can you see the real me, doctor? Doctor! I know, I'm getting into it. The Who. Quadrophenia album. The Real Me. That is your song, Jacqueline. Did you hear me? Okay. Kim, let's get Kim handled here. Oh, you know what song I got for you? And I don't know the words exactly, Kim, but I got my best friend to your best friend. Iko, I, my best friend. Hey now, Iko, I, something if you can look that song up. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the damn song. Were you singing that today? Shut up. I don't believe it. Kayla knows me. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, so what we did, let me get back to telling you guys what we're doing. So last night, we were talking about how sometimes things sort of, Barbie, I'll get you. Barbie Ann. Okay, how sometimes like when I wake up in the morning, I'll have a song in my head and then I go to do a mediumship and it turns out the song applies to the person. And sometimes it's a song I really don't know. Maybe I know a phrase or the title or I don't even know it at all. I just hear the name of the song. But then when they look it up or I look it up, I'm like, holy crap, that song means something, you know, or they'll tell me, oh my God, I know what that song is or it's important to me or whatever. So I was talking about that. So somebody said to me, do you think of a song when you see me? And then it kind of started. So we started doing this sort of as a form of mediumship. Why not? And it actually works. So I thought, why not? Why not? So Barbie. Okay, so we got Barbie Ann. She wants a song. Oh, I got an Elvis song this time. I got Walk Like an Angel, Walk Like an Angel, Talk Like an Angel. But she's the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, she was. The devil in disguise. Oh, yes, she was. So I'm not saying you're the devil in disguise, but it sounds to me like somebody is kind of not being who they appear to be in your life. So that was for you, Barbie Ann. So just be aware of that. Someone might be really nice, but they're not. Rhonda with an R-O-N-D. Rhonda gets a song. Oh, I got the Doobie Brothers. Old Black Water for Rhonda. Rhonda, I got Old Black Water. Keep on rolling. Mississippi Queen gonna keep on shining on me. Keep on shining your light. What are you crying about down there? Yeah, so you got Black Water by Doobie Brothers. I don't know why, but that's what you got. All right. Shanna with two N's. Shanna, what do we got for you, my dear? Now, if I'm telling you a song and it means something to you, or you understand the meaning, or you like it, or what, please comment. Give me a green heart, tell me. She says, wow, that song fits my person that walks like an angel. Oh. Kayla says, let me know. Okay, Kayla, I'll write you down too. And Jane. Okay, and Jane. Okay, so we got Shauna, Kayla, Jane. Okay, so Shanna, excuse me. Let's do Shanna. Oh, I got, where'd it go? Wait, come back, song. I had a song. God, it's from the 50s. What song is this? It's kind of like the Walks Like an Angel, but it's different. It's, not He's a Rebel. My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey, la-di-da, my boyfriend's back. That's the song I got for you, Shanna. Now, I have no clue why that came up for you. Only you know. Again, if you have a reason that song might have come up, feel free to expound upon it. Oh, thank you. Let me roll back. I just want to get caught up for a minute. Let's see. I'm starting from here. I got Superstar Gaming Edits. I don't know what that means. Okay. Starting from here. I got thank you with a target for my suspension. Thank you. Sumone. I don't know what the hell that means at all. But okay. You're welcome, I guess. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, if you're a subscriber and I see that you're a subscriber, you get much better treatment. You get not better treatment, but more treatment. You get more from me than you would if you were not a subscriber. It's $6 a month. Okay, so a lot of requests. You are so pretty, says GS Mom. Thank you, darling. I think you're pretty too. Okay, am I caught up now? I haven't had a boyfriend in 14 years, but saw my awful ex for the first time in a long time. Shanna, are you kidding? And I just sang my boyfriend's back? Are you kidding? Oh my God, that's hilarious. See, it works. I told you guys. All right, Kayla's next. That is hilarious. Hey, good to see you too, Sappa Gabba Mama. Do you honestly believe you're psychic? Well, obviously you don't, Eric. Then why are you here? But thanks for helping my algorithm. Do I honestly believe? Yes, I could show you, and I don't need to, Eric, but I've probably got about 300 or 400 letters from people that I read for that are like, their minds are blown. Not trying to pat my own back, but yes, I'm psychic. And guess what, Eric? So are you. You are as well. We all are. Just some of us have worked on it more. That's all. You're psychic. All right. Anyway, back to what we were doing. That meant to be suspicions from Barbie Ann. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. All right. So back to the work. Kayla, you're next. Candy, you'll come in a minute. All right, Kayla, you're first. Kayla's one of my frequent flyers, we'll call her. I don't know why I got Boris the Spider, also by The Who. Boris the Spider. Boris the Spider. You know, why? I don't know. Why you're getting a spider song. Did you see a spider? Is there a spider in your life? I don't know. That's what I got for you. All right, Jane. Oh, I got an ABC song. Be near me, be near. Never had a feeling till I looked at you. It's true. All my dreams came true that night. All my hopes and fears. All my dreams came true that one. It's real. It's ABC. The song is by ABC. That was for Jane. Look it up. All right. Next is, we're going to do Candy, then Carlo. Candy's first. I got A Million Miles Away for You, Candy, and that song I believe is by the Plimsolls. So it goes a million miles away. Do. It's from the 80s also. I'm sorry, I have a lot of 80s songs that pop up. I don't know why. So that was for you, Candy. You got A Million Miles Away by the Plimsolls. Plimsoles, I think. Look it up. Now, if you guys are on here and I give you a song and you jump off and look it up and you go, whoa, come back and tell me. Okay? I want to know. Vicky, tell me how it's going to be my life in the future money-wise. No. How about that? No. Okay, Leslie Ann, you'll be after Carlo. We're doing Carlo next. Okay, this is weird, Carlo. I didn't get a song with words, but I got music, and it's Sex and the City theme. So if you've seen the show Sex and the City, listen to the music, the theme. And the only thing I think of, I don't know why that came up, but maybe it has to do with that. So Sex and the City. And it goes da 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 da. It sounds like kind of like a merengue music or whatever. But I got Sex in the City for you, Carlos. I don't know why. Maybe you're getting sex. I don't know. I hope so. I hope everybody's getting sex. If you want it. All right. Okay, going to Leslie Ann. She's been waiting so patiently. Leslie Ann. What are we getting for Leslie Ann right now, song-wise? This happened last night, too. I got a TV show theme. I got Give Me a Break, I Sure Can Use It. So, Leslie, you probably need a break. That's my guess. Or somebody's telling you to give them a break. If you've been bugging your guides, they're probably like, shitty. All right. No, they wouldn't do that to you. Tina! Oh, this is all we were doing tonight. Okay, fine. If that's all you guys want to do. Tina. Tina. Brittany is next after Tina. Tina's song. I got Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. When are you gonna come down? When are you gonna come home? I'm probably singing the wrong words. Ba ba da ba da 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 na 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 na. What da 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 da. Kayla says, Molly, so funny. We live on 5 acres and had a lot of spiders this summer. Because I gave you Boris the Spider. Gotcha. All right, so Tina, you got Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. All right, let's keep going. Wendy needs a song. All right, so we got Brittany next. Okay, Brittany, let me think of your song, dear. It's weird I'm not getting anything right away. Give me a second. Brittany. I got David Bowie, Golden Years. I think I got that song earlier today, too, for some reason. Golden Years by David Bowie. I'm not saying you're old Britney. I'm just saying that's the song for you. Golden Years. It goes, golden years, but. We're saying life is taking me nowhere. Angel. So actually there's words in there that make sense. So look up Golden Years by David Bowie. The real me resonates with me because I've been thinking about going to therapy since my boyfriend passed. Okay, Jacqueline. You looked at that song? It's a pretty powerful song, actually. The song's actually about a kid. If you've ever seen the movie Quadrophenia, which was a biopic movie that The Who put out, as sort of like a semi-musical film in the, I don't know, it was like the early 70s. It's representing the 60s mod scene. But anyway, Jimmy, the main character, is going through some mental issues. And so he's trying to talk to a doctor. That's sort of the idea of the song, to get help. That's all I do with songs? No, Beck, not at all. This is a new thing we just started last night, honestly. Normally, I do everything from finding lost items, mediumship, tarot and oracle cards, workshops, demonstrations, law of attraction, cryptids, UFOs, conspiracy theories, paranormal stories, paranormal investigations. If it's related to the paranormal or metaphysical, I'm interested. Hi, Leslie. There's Leslie. I was just talking about your podcast a minute ago. Shanna says, the boyfriend back song is hilarious. I saw him a few hours ago and the song says run. Yeah. I gave her the song, My Boyfriend's Back. Okay. Mods and skinheads of Brighton in England. You know what I'm talking about, AIM. Yeah. I was a mod. I'm sure you can figure out that the way that I dress and the way I'm into things. Yeah. Okay. Wendy was next. Wendy, I hope you're still here. I'm getting a song for Wendy. Leslie, I don't know if you know what I'm doing, but last night we kind of stumbled upon this new game we're playing. It's a metaphysical jukebox or something. I don't know what we're going to call it yet. Your brother was a mod. Yeah. I've since I was a kid. I rode scooters, the whole thing. So what we've been doing is I'm giving people songs. And so I want to do one for Leslie too. But I still did I do Wendy yet? I don't think I did Wendy's song. Give me a break. Leslie Ann says, give me a break sounds what I need. Life, my husband passed. Oh, I'm so sorry, doll. Yeah. Brenda says, hi, I'm new to watching for the first time. Do you have a song for me? Sure, Brenda. So I got Wendy first, then Leslie, then Brenda. Okay, so Wendy. Wendy. I got, if you don't know me by now, you ain't never gonna know me. That's Simply Red, I think. If You Don't Know Me By Now is Wendy's song. All right, Leslie. What do we got for Leslie Fear? My buddy Leslie. What should be a good one? I got Take It to the Limit by the Eagles. Not my favorite song, but there you go, Leslie. You got Take It to the Limit. 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 One more time. Not my favorite song, but okay. You'd think it was the way I sing it. All right, so Leslie, that was your song. Take it to the limit. Anne Marie. Okay, I'm going to do Brenda first. She was first, and then Anne Marie. Brenda. I got that. There's a song I got about, it's about a sweater. It's a recent song. Hole in My Sweater or something. You know that song? Hold My Sweater. It's like, I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Something, Sabrina. Hole in My Sweater, I think is the song. Is that the song? Hole in My Sweater. That's your song, Brenda. I don't remember who sings that, but I know the song. I think it's The Neighborhood. Is that right? Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, I'll do Jillian too. All right, so that was for, was that for Brenda? I did that? Oh, Sweater Weather. That's the song. Sweater Weather. You got it. All right. Anne Marie. Did I do Anne Marie yet? You are wearing a sweater that I just mended the hole, says Brenda. There you go. Hi, Allie. All right, Anne Marie. Let's get Anne Marie handled here. Yeah, holes in my sweater, something. I love that song. Anne Marie. Okay, this song is from the 50s. It's called Yakety Yak. You've probably never heard it, Anne Marie, depending on how old you are. And the song starts out, take out the papers and the trash, do, and you ain't get no spending cash. Something, yakety yak, don't talk back. So That song is about a kid being told to basically clean up before he's allowed to go do anything fun. Vicky, stop spamming me. I saw you, dear. TJ. Okay, so that was for Anne Marie. Now we got Sabrina. Sabrina. I don't know why, Sabrina. I got Pink Cadillac. I have no clue why that song would come up for you. No, Charlie Brown's a different song, but I know it's not. That's the Rascals, I think. Yeah, you got, what did I just say? I just forgot it. What did I just say to you? Oh my God, I hate when that happens. Sabrina. I just told you your song and I forgot it. Wow, that was weird. Hopefully you heard me. Pink Cadillac. There it was. Thank you. and the Aretha Franklin version of Pink Cadillac I heard. Don't know why. Look it up. You know what? I am a music fanatic. That's how this whole thing started. I was talking about that the other day. Yeah. I'm from New Brunswick, Canada. First time watching. Thank you. Cool, Leslie. I don't know. Look it up. Look up the lyrics. It must mean something. Maggie. She thought this looks so fun. It's kind of weird, but okay. Jillian. Jillian's next. All right. Let's find a song for Jillian. I got You Keep Me Hanging On. I think the Supreme sang that, and I think then Debbie Gibson or somebody did a cover of it. You just keep me hanging on. I know that you love me. You just keep me hanging on. That song. That's your song. Jillian. Thanks for that, Mackenzie. You're cute. Do I have a song for Dark Fall Candles? I'm sure I do. Okay, I'm starting out. I've got 3 people on deck right now. I've got TJ. Gets a song. TJ. Oh, Moni, how are you? Mona Love. I'll get you in a minute. Okay, TJ's next. I got Jumpin' Jack Flash for you, TJ. Jumpin' Jack Flash. It's a gas, gas, gas. That's the Rolling Stones. Jumpin' Jack Flash for TJ. Maggie. Maggie gets the next one. Oh, God, it's like stuck. It's like I'm getting the first word as can, and I can't get the rest of it. Hold on. Can't, Maggie, I'm having a hard time with this. Maggie, let me get back to you in just a second. For some reason, I'm stuck with you. I don't know what it is. Yeah, we're playing Spirit Jukebox. Maggie, let me get back to you in just a second. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm having a hard time with yours. You asked me if I have 2 color eyes. It appears that way, doesn't it? All right. I'm going to come back to you in a second, Maggie. Let me go to somebody else. I'll come back. Dark Fall Candles. Hold on. I got Love Cats from The Cure right away. Love Cats. Love Cats. Da 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 da. Love Cats. Da 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 da. That's the song I got for you, Dark Fall. The Cure. Love Cats. Maggie. Ah, there it is. Oh, I had it. The Ghost in You came out. Psychedelic First. Inside you, the time moves and she don't mind. The ghost in you, she don't mind. Look that song up. It's beautiful. The Psychedelic Furs. There's other versions of it, but the Psychedelic Furs. The song is called The Ghost in You. That's yours, Maggie. So I'm going to say this to you, Maggie. That's why I was having a hard time. It was mediumship. It was an actual spirit trying to come in for you. That's why I was kind of confused. Jake says, Jake Hutchinson says, one of my most powerful psychic experiences involves a particular band. How cool is that, Jake? I love it. That's really cool. Is it Blink 182? All right. Oh, it's okay, Potato. I don't mind. I don't mind. You guys can talk to each other. It doesn't bother me. Amber says, it's super cool. Glad I kept scrolling instead of cleaning the dishes. Me too. That's great. All right. I didn't think you were rude. I didn't look at it that way, Potato, at all. I don't think of that. Thank you, Erin. Okay. Moving on. Now we're going to work with Moni. Hopefully Dark Fall heard me. Moni, love, you still here, doll? Offspring. Okay. I was close. You're right. They're very similar. I like Offspring. Hey, are you disrespecting me? We're going to keep you separated. Alligator. I'll get to you in a second, girl. Let's do Mackenzie. Mackenzie gets a song. You know what song I'm talking about, Darkfall? Okay. Mackenzie gets a song. Okay, I have no clue why the song came up for you. I mean, seriously, I haven't heard this song since I was a friggin' kid. Okay, and I don't laugh. I mean, you're gonna laugh because it's so corny. I know you don't know this song, but look it up. John Denver. Yeah. The song is called Saturday Night in Toledo, Ohio. No idea why that got in my head. Zero. It goes Saturday night in Toledo, Ohio. Something, something, da-da. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. No coincidence? Why? Why? What is that about Toledo? What? Mackenzie, what? Why is that so amazing? What? Are you from Ohio? Are you from Toledo? I mean, what? Your grandpa? Shut up. He's from Toledo, Ohio? No. Is that what you're saying? We had a few of those yesterday like that, where it was like, what? Yeah. That's so cool. We listened to that road tripping to Ohio to see sun. I love it. I love it. Moni Love, did I give you a song? I'm sorry. I don't remember if I did. Allie's next, I think. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, guys. No, I didn't do a song for you. Okay, so Moni Love gets it next, and then Allie. Okay, Moni Love's next. Moni. Moni Love. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. That is Roger Miller. It's a funny song for whatever reason. That's what you got. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. That's so funny, Mackenzie. I'm so glad you were on here. Roger Miller, yeah. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. Do, 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 do. You know what I'm talking about, Moni Love. Cool. Let me know. It's a silly song. I don't know. It could just be a song that you heard when as a kid or I don't know. I never know why. Okay. Allie's next. Allie's next. Oh, okay. This song is a song you definitely, I highly doubt you're going to know. It's by the Redskins. That's what the band is called. It's a song from like, I don't know, mid-'80s, I think. Redskins, like skin. The song is called, oh, fuck, how does that song go? Oh, I said the wrong word. What's that song called? I'm trying to get the words for you so I can give you the song name. Keep on keeping on. That's how it goes. Keep on keeping on. It's by the Redskins. It's actually a really cool song. You'll like it. Check it out. Thanks, Mark. I got Lucky Man for you. Right off the bat, I thought, right before I saw your question, I was thinking I have one for a man, and I saw your name, Mark. You got Lucky Man. I think that is either Coldplay or The Verve. I can't remember. It goes, oh, I'm a lucky man. Happiness, more or less. Something, something, da 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 da. On my mind. How many roads do I have to walk? Something, da 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 da. No, 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 no. 'Cause I'm a lucky man. Fire in my hand. That's the song. It's one of my favorite songs, but I can't remember if it's The Verve or Coldplay or somebody like that, but the song's called Lucky Man. It's an amazing song. That's your song, Mark. All right, who do I got next? I think I took care of everybody I said I was going to take care of so far, didn't I? Yes. Oh, no, I was going to work with Allie. Allie, I didn't get Allie yet. Right, Allie? And Rose the Mermaid. I didn't get Christine Fox. Okay, so I got Allie, Rose, and Christine. I was doing threes, you guys, so that's how I line it up. Okay, thanks for all the gifts, the likes, the shares, you name it. I appreciate it. You guys are great. And by the way, if you ever want to post a testimonial for what I did here, like say, hey, Molly did this and it was really great for me, guess what? I'll give you something. I'll give you a little something. All right, Allie. I didn't do one for Allie. You still here, girl? Still here, Allie? Sweet Pea. Lisa. Okay, Allie's first. I don't know why I got this song either. It's so silly. I got Don't Put Another Dime in the Jukebox. That's your other song, Allie, then. You said you need another. Don't put another dime in, which is funny because we're doing Spiritual Jukebox, but it's a song by the Flirts, Flirts. Don't put another song in the jukebox. Don't ask me why. I have no clue why that song came up. Miss Molly has legit helped me find my lost passport. Hey, John, why didn't you post a testimonial? Poop. I'm calling you out. Now that you're here, Petra. Okay, so that was for Allie. We're going on to Rose the Mermaid. I got La Rose en Vie by Edith Piaf. P-I-L-A-F, like the rice. En rose la vie, I think, means the life, rose of life. That is your song. It's beautiful. I'm not going to try to sing it because she's operatic, but it's like, it goes la, 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 la. And she sings it in French. It's absolutely gorgeous song, Rose. You know the song. Yeah, she says that's a beautiful song. But look at the lyrics. For whatever reason or for you. La vie en rose. That's it. La vie en rose. Isn't it gorgeous? That song just makes your heart go, ooh. It's like that duet with Lockmay with the two women, you know, where they're both singing together, where it goes, la, 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 la. That one, that's beautiful. Not when I sing it. All right, we got Christine Fox. Christine's next. I got Put a Little Love in Your Heart. I don't remember who sings that. Put a little love in your heart. Oh, you want to know if I'm going to do Metaphysicopoli? Says John. So John, here's the thing. I have been moving all over the place, and I don't even know where I put it at this point. I'm still going to do Metaphysicopoli. It's a whole different version than what you saw, but we will do it again soon. It's just, there's too much going on in my life right now to deal with it. But I'm actually going to produce it as a real game, and it's going to be interactive, and it's going to be a game where you guys can learn how to work on your abilities in this game with yourself or other people or however you want, but it's going to help you hone your abilities. So it's going to be a great game, but it's going to take a lot of work. So I've only just begun, but once I get on my boat and I have a lot of time sitting there watching the anchor at night, I'll work on it. Kayla says, can I make it interesting? Could you pick a song for me based on my boss principle, how my boss feels about me? Sure. I don't know if it'll work. We'll try it. All right, I'm still doing a couple though, Kayla. I still got Sweet Pea, Lisa, and Petra, and then Kayla wants to know about her boss. Okay, we'll see if that works. I don't know. I don't see why not. Did I get one for Sweet Pea? I did, didn't I? I got Sweet Pea. Okay, Lisa's next. I think I did. If I didn't, Sweet Pea, remind me. Sorry. Lisa. Lisa, I got Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys. I thought I heard that. I thought I heard the electronic part of it, and yes, that's what I heard. I heard intergalactic, 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 you know, that song? Beastie Boys. Heidi wants to know about her book. Okay, got you hit. Okay, so Petra's next. Intergalactic for Lisa. Russell. Okay, I'm going to do Petra first. All right. I got one of my favorite songs, which I sing all the time. What is that noise? I got one of my favorite songs I sing all the time, but it still popped up. It was, oh, oh, I'm on vacation every single day. That's my occupation. Whoa, oh, I'm on vacation. That's your song, Petra. All right. Kayla wants to know about her boss. She wants to know how her boss feels about her. I don't know if this will work. Sweet Pea, you didn't get a song? I just did a song for you. I could have sworn I did. All right. Don't worry about it, Sweet Pea. We'll get you. All right. Let's do Sweet Pea first because she was first, and then Kayla. All right. Sweet Pea's next. Sorry about that, honey. Sweet Pea. I got Bruno Mars song. I think it goes, something bring you flowers. Something about that. It's not You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore. That's not the song. But it's Bruno Mars, and he says something about, I should have bought you flowers, or something like that. Do you know that song? That's her song, Sweet Pea. Pagey. Okay. All right. So that was yours. Kayla. You know the song? Okay. Kayla, you want to know about her boss. All right. I got Daydream Believer by the Monkees. She's a daydream believer and a homecoming queen. That was yours, Kayla. Daydream Believer. So maybe your boss thinks that you don't really pay attention. I don't know. All right, I don't know. You tell me. That's funny. Okay, I got Heidi's next. Tanya and Mark. And Mark Swan. Okay, hold on. I can only do one at a time, guys. I got Heidi next. All right. I heard Cracklin' Rose. Heidi, you got Cracklin' Rose by Neil Diamond. Are you going on a train? Cracklin' Rose, get on board. Okay, so that was yours for Heidi. She got Cracklin' Rose. No clue why. Again, you guys might go, those don't sound like songs I care about. Look them up. There's going to be something in there that's important to you. I guarantee it. You're going to have to go hear that. Okay, it's Neil Diamond. It's called Cracklin' Rose. You'll know the song. I know you'll know it when you hear it. All right. Russell. I hope Russell's still here. Russell, we're going to get a song for you. I got Russell, Paigey, Tanya, and Mark Swan on deck. And then Mary from California. Okay, so we got Paigey first. Hopefully she's still here. I got you, Mary. You don't have to keep asking. For Paigey. I got Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? What's going on? What's going on? So I got for you, Paigey. Yeah. Yeah, John, I'll do it for you. Are you going to do a testimony for me, John? Since I found your item? See how I'm doing that? I'm coercing him. Okay, Paigey. Did I do yours? Oh, God, you guys, I'm getting tired. Sorry. Paigey, did I do yours? I did Russell, but I didn't do Paige, right? Did I do yours, Paige? I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. I did. Okay. Sorry. You guys, this is what happens. When I start getting in fast like that, it's like my brain is like, what? All right. I'm just going to do a few more, and then I'm going to take a break. We'll do something else for a few minutes because I need to, yeah. Okay, Russell, I didn't get you. Okay, sweetie. Let me get you first. Russell's first. And it's funny, I hate this song, but I got Bad to the Bone, George Thorogood. Bad to the Bone for you, Russell. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad to the bone. Hate that song. But that's what you got. Zero to do with how I feel. Check it out. Just telling you you're a tough guy. All right. Tanya. Tanya, I got a song by Berlin called Masquerade. He goes, when you see the price they paid, I'm sure you'll come and join the masquerade. That's Berlin. Masquerade is the song. That's your song. Mark Swan, you're next. Mark song. I'm sure you haven't. You're probably too young to remember that song. But check it out. Either way. Mark Swan. You got Love and Spoonful. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic from a young girl's heart? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Tanya's 53. So am I, Tanya. I'm 53 and a half, almost. Next month I'll be 53 and a half. All right. We got Mary of California. Mary. Along comes Mary. All right. Mary, Mary, Mary. I got The Police, Synchronicity for you. Synchronicity. That's a great album, you guys. The Police Synchronicity album. If you've never heard it, it is good. The Police. Synchronicity is the album. The song is Synchronicity. Check it out. That's your song. John G. You're welcome. John G. What'd you get, John G? I got a really interesting, I got the Arctic Monkeys, You Look Good on the Dance Floor. Not saying you look good on the dance floor, but for whatever reason, that song came up. You look good on the dance floor. It's Arctic Monkeys. Arctic, like the frozen tundra, monkeys. And the song's called You Look Good, Sure Look Good on the Dance Floor, I think is the song. Heidi says, listen, wasn't sure still, looked it up and got this first #1 hit he made. Okay, well, heck. I don't know, sweetie. I can't do that for you. You're going to have to know. Don't worry about it. Maybe you're just going to hear it someday when you're walking around and it's going to be during a moment when you need to pay attention. That's what I'm going to guess, if you don't know what that means. Does happen. Hey, cat. Meow. Yeah, it's still fun. Sure, it's fun. You'll learn new music. If nothing else, you guys are going to learn new music, so who cares? One of my secret desires was to be a DJ one day, or VJ on MTV. Never happened, but that's okay. Maybe I'll be a guest one day. You never know. Anything's possible in this world, right? So, let's take a break for just a minute. Did I get everyone I said I was going to get? I think I did. Let me double check. I did. Okay. Let's do something else for a minute. Let me get some water or some tea here. So I'm going to go till 8:30, I think. Thanks, Sweet Pea. Alrighty. Moni Love says, just listen to Roger Miller, and he said, all I have to do is put my mind to it and do it, do it, do it. Hey, there you go. That's right. That isn't that song. Do it, do it, do it. It's a cute song, isn't it? Yeah. Right on. That's cool. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. That's the other one. All right. Let me pull some cards for my subscribers. Are there any subscribers in here? If you're a subscriber, I'll pull a couple cards for you. Or I'll find a lost item for you. One or the other. I'm just saying, if it ends up on #1 list, that's going to be a heck of a recommendation for you. Yeah, Heidi, right? When you say, yes, and I have something I want to do. Good. You're watching for Orbs, says Kat. Right on. Yeah. I do get Orbs a lot. Not every single time I'm on here. I wish that were the case. But you guys, if you go to my YouTube, I have a butt ton of them posted. Of snips from these lives. Orbs. You guys, what? There's nobody here, you guys. I live literally in the mountains, in the country. I would know if somebody was here. Days Maze says, question. If a psychic says something will happen for sure, can you change your path or is it fated? You can always change your path. That is true. I don't really believe in fate. So let's talk about that for a minute while we're taking a little break here. Dogs, stop. A lot of people believe that when we're born, we have like a preordained path. No, I don't think so. Do we have specific things we want to accomplish when we're here? Yes. All right. So think of it this way. You've got a map and you're in Kentucky and you want to get to Florida, Miami, Florida, let's say. I'm just using my own life. All right. I can take a lot of routes to get to Miami, Florida. as long as I get to Florida, right? Could I get to Florida via Denver? Yeah. Does that make sense? No. But could I? Yeah. Could I get to Florida via France? Yeah. I could. I could fly all the way to France and fly all the way back. I could sail. I could, you know what I mean? I'm in Kentucky. So there's a lot of ways to get where you're going. So what happens is when you're here as a human, you've already kind of decided, like, I want to know what it feels like to be in an alcoholic relationship, or I want to know what it feels like to, you know, be ill, or I want to know what it feels like just to be in the mother's womb, or whatever it is that you're trying to work on. You might have a set of things you're trying to accomplish. You get here, you don't remember anything you set up, usually. You're like, I don't remember what I was doing here. I'm just here, I'm a baby. Wah. But what happens is you are naturally drawn to do certain things, okay? And as kids, we just do it. As we get older, we start to edit ourselves. So what happens is we start making choices based on what we think other people think. We start making choices based on what seems reasonable. We make choices based on finance. We make choices based on our energy levels, on our health, on other people, on our kids, on our husband, on our mother, right? And we change our original direct path. See what I'm saying? So then what ends up happening is your guides or your spirit, ancestors, whatever you want to say, or your subconscious or your gut feelings or whatever they are, try to keep pushing you back where you belong. And sometimes you're like, how the hell did this happen? How did I meet this guy when that's the first time I walked in this place? Or what? It's your guides kind of nudging you in direction. And every time you release it, resist it, they push harder. That's why shit happens sometimes. Where like you'll hit a deer all of a sudden on the blue, or you'll suddenly, you know, somebody will rob your house, and you go, why does it have to be a bad thing? Because you don't pay attention to the good things. That's why gratitude's so important. When you focus on the good things, guess what? The universe gives you more good things. But if you keep paying attention to all the things that go wrong, more wrong is going to happen. So there you go. So someone said, if I invite you to Islam, will you accept to be a Muslim? No. Do I have anything against the Muslim religion or Islam? No. Do I want to do that? No. I have something against all religions. I'm saying it right now. Am I against God in the sense of spiritual world? No. Organized religion? Yes. I don't care for it personally. If it works for you, awesome. Days May. So if they say a romantic relationship won't work out in the end, can you change that? Possibly, but here's the thing. You cannot change other people. I'm going to say it again. I want to shout it to the back. You cannot change other people. You can inspire other people. You can encourage other people. You can support other people. You can not support other people. You can put other people down. But none of that means a thing because guess what? They have free will. They're going to do what they do because they choose to do it. Just like you're going to do what you do because you choose to do it. So if you're in a romantic relationship and it's not working out and you've done all that you can do on your part, it ain't going to change. That's all I'm going to say. That's how it works. I've tried it. It doesn't work. We're not here to rescue people. We're not here to change people. Willie, is Judy thinking about the two of us moving in together? Willie, I don't answer those questions. That would be invasive. I am not going to go into Judy's brain to tell you what she thinks. You should ask her. I don't know why you wouldn't just ask her. If you're going to move in together, you should be comfortable enough to say to her, hey, you want to move in? If you're not comfortable saying that, then no, you shouldn't live together. That's silly. If you're not comfortable having those discussions, that's an important discussion. You can pray for them? Yeah, you could. Yeah. Might work, might not. Again, that's not your journey. It's their journey. Here's the thing. Someone can love you. That doesn't mean they value you. Right? Someone can love you. That doesn't mean they value you. Any thoughts on my 8-year-old daughter wanting to be a star? Then good. Good for her. She should be a star. She is a star. Tell her she is a star. Encourage her. But why? Ask her why. The why is more important than what. Why? If she tells you, oh, because I want money, that's not a good reason to be a star. She tells you, oh, because I want to be famous. Not a good reason to be a star. Why does she want to be a star? Make sure she understands why. Okay? It's easy. Everybody goes, I want to be a movie star. No, you don't. Do you see what these movie stars go through, you guys? Look at what they go through. They make mistakes in their life when they're 20, and then now they're getting in trouble. Not to say they don't deserve to be in trouble. I'm just saying, look at how that works. I've done shit when I was younger that I wish I hadn't done. I guarantee it'll come up if I'm ever famous. Somebody will hear it, and I'm going to have to go, yeah, I did that. That's part of it. I'm not going to try to deny it. That's for damn sure. It's not true. Even so, why? I don't care what people think about me. No. Anyway, I digress. Shall we do some lost items? Who's missing items? Who would like me to help them find a lost item? Finder of lost items. I am Foley. Who would like it? Do I think there's an afterlife? Leslie, come on. Of course I think. Of course. It's not after either. It's at the same time. You'd be shocked how that all works. There's no time in the spirit world. Hey, Misty. Me, says Renee. What does that mean? Me. You can't find your passport. Okay. So, Renee, when is the last time you used it or remember seeing it? That's the only question I have for you. And is it in just like the plain old black folder like it normally is? Is it in a wallet or anything? Or is it just in the plain black booklet or blue booklet? I'm working with Renee right now. She's asking about her passport. You used to get your new license. How long ago was that? 3 years ago. God, you lost it that long ago? It's probably going to expire if you don't. That's not something you should lose and not do anything about it. That's really important. That's concerning. But I am going to say that if your identity has not been stolen in the last 3 years, the likelihood is you still have it. Okay, nobody got it. Because if somebody got it, believe me, they can make money from that. So let me focus in on you, Renee. I'm going to do a breathing technique. It's called the Silva method. I breathe in through my nose. I hold it for about the count of 4. I breathe out through my mouth the number 3 times. I also say 3 in my mind. I do it again with the number 2, then the number 1. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do breathing for Renee. We're looking for her passport. She lost it 3 years ago. Okay, first of all, it's in a manila envelope. I'm going to start there. I remember saying, I'm going to put it here because I was too lazy to go upstairs and can't. Okay, it's in a manila envelope, first of all. Do you have a hall bench? Do you have like a hall bench that opens? That's what I saw. I saw like a seat that opens, like a piano bench, a hall bench. I don't know. Maybe it's a chest. But that's what I saw right away. And a manila envelope. That's what I got for you. Harley Jones says, I lost my keys today and I done retraced my steps. I had to come through the window. Oh, shit, Harley. Do you remember last time you had the keys? Where were you? You have a hope chest? Look in there. Let me know. If you get it, post a testimonial. I appreciate it. You're welcome. So, Harley, I was asking you said, I lost my keys today. When did you were at a friend's. Okay. What kind of keys are they? Is there anything on the keys that I would be able to visualize? Like a keychain or anything like that? What's the car? Yeah, please, Renee. Just down the street. Okay. So did you walk over there? I need you to describe what the keys look like. Like, is it a bunch of keys? A couple of keys? Is there a keychain? Is there anything on it? So if I were to close my eyes and try to visualize it, I can see it. Anything you want to tell me, or is it just keys? Because you guys got to understand, it's easier for me if I can visualize it. So if you guys just go, a ring, I just know it's a round circle. That doesn't help me. Like if I was going to describe this, I'm not going to say, oh, I just lost a bracelet. I'm going to say, I lost a bracelet that has a gold clasp, leopard print, and sparkly things. See what I'm saying? Harley says, yes, it has a horseshoe that's up with the horse head in the middle. Okay, now I can visualize that. Perfect. Thank you so much for that. Did you ride a bicycle? Thank you, Sue. Did you ride a bicycle? Silver has 2 keys. Gold keys. Okay. Did you ride a bicycle by any chance today? I don't know why I'm asking you that. Okay. I feel like I just saw, okay, so this is why I said that. I saw a bicycle basket. All right. Doesn't mean that's where it is. But that's what I saw. So I feel like somebody saw it and picked it up and they were riding a bicycle and took them. So my advice to you is if you're friendly with your neighbors, ask them if anybody's found the keys, like their kids brought the keys home. Like I feel like a child found your keys and probably was on a bicycle. That's just what I feel. So I don't know what to say to you. That's what I got. Only calls them like I sees them. And here's the thing, Harley. Sometimes I'll say stuff like that and people go, oh, I don't know what that is or whatever. Don't give up. You'd be shocked how these things come through at times. Let me give you an example. I said a kid on a bike. Maybe it's like you're going to be watching TV and there's a commercial with a kid on a bike and you go, well, that's weird. Molly just said something about a bike. And you get up to go get, a snack in the kitchen and there they are on the floor. Stuff like that happens too. Did you miss the song game? No, I just took a little break from it. I can do the song for you, MB. You want a song? Do a song. Hey, Jerry Lynn. I got Operator by Jim Croce. Operator, can you help me place this call? Jim Croce. Are you supposed to call somebody? Somebody supposed to call you? I don't know. Hey, Ashley. Where is my mom's wedding ring? Silver band with a round diamond. That's great. I need your first name and your mother's first name. Is your mother still alive? That's what I need. Your first name, mother's first name. Is she still alive? And walk right back down the hill. Gotcha. I told you what I got. I'm going to tell you, Harley. I never know why I get what I get, but take it. You're an operator. Shut up. You're an operator? I just gave you the song Operator? Ashley, are you serious? I'm going to pat my back. That's so cool. On the phone. Yeah, that's the song. It goes, Operator, can you help me place this call? Shut up, MB. That's hilarious. I love it. Let's see. My name is Londa. Mom is Barbara. She is alive. Okay, I thought so. I didn't get that vibe that she wasn't. All right. So you lost a silver ring with a diamond, and it's Londa. I love that name. And mom is Barbara. Okay, I'm going to try to help her find her. Yeah, I know, right, Sue? That's your job. That's too funny. Oh, you're welcome, Harley. Wanda wants to know where her mother's golden wedding ring with the diamond is. Her mother's name is Barbara. Okay. I saw a kitchen sink. I don't think it's in the sink. But I feel like it's near the kitchen sink, near a window. Is there a windowsill above the kitchen sink? Look around in that windowsill. That's what I got. Kitchen window. Somewhere around the kitchen window. Look in the kitchen. I don't care. Look in the kitchen. I'm not going to back off what I say to you guys. Look in the kitchen. So we got Dalinsco. Dalinsco is looking for wallet. What does the wallet look like? And what's important in there? Yes. Well, I don't find them. I give you clues. You guys find them. You guys, I'm not doing anything magical. It's actually you guys. Believe it or not. You guys are the ones finding it, not me. All right. Dalinsco. You're still here. It's black. It has a skull and a sunflower. Oh, that sounds cool. It has my permanent in there. Okay. A skull and a sunflower. Okay. That helps me. That's an interesting combo. Okay. On a wallet. Okay. Are you a gamer? Hey, K-Dex. Are you a gamer, Dalinsco? Because I just saw like somebody playing a game in front of a TV. Okay. And I don't know if you were at somebody's house or somewhere where you were gaming that wasn't your house, but that's where it is. It's wherever you were gaming like in the last 24 hours. That's what I got. I saw like a TV and like a gray couch. Are you kidding, Wazzy? Yeah, yeah. Tell him to check all around inside the couch. You know, I know that's a usual place for a wall, but that's what I saw. Okay? All right. I think you guys were sitting on the floor, but still I see the couch. Lost your engagement ring, says K-Dux. I need a little bit of information, K-Dux, before I can look for your ring. You need to tell me a little more. Your friend has a gray couch? Yeah, I know. Have I always had two different eye colors? Nope. Hey, Joy. Yeah, I know your friend has a gray couch. Of course I know. How do you think I saw it? All right. My granny gave me a bag of costume jewelry before she passed. Please, if you could help. Oh, Tessa, that sounds wonderful. What's your grandma's first name? Grandma's first name, please. Faye. I love that name. Faye. Okay, let's see if we can find Faye's costume jewelry bag. What kind of bag was it? Was it a sack like velvet? Was it a sack that was canvas? You said it was a bag or plastic. What kind of bag? K-Dux, you're going to have to give me a description of what the ring looks like. Clear plastic. Okay. You didn't lose it. You didn't lose it. All right. What I saw in my mind about your jewelry is, I don't know how to describe it, is I have gone to the dollar store a couple of times and they have these like collapsible canvas boxes. Have you seen those? They're for organization. They're just like, they're about yay big and they're like, they fold flat and they just pop up. And they're just like cardboard and cloth little square bins. Have you seen those from the dollar store? That's what I saw. So if you have those, that's what I'm seeing. If you don't have those, I don't know what to say. That's what I saw. All right. Tessa was, so that was for Tessa. And then I had Kudux, I think it was, Kudux or KDUX, looking for her ring. I just need you to describe the ring for me, Kdux. You said it was your engagement ring. What does it look like? And silver and a big stone. Okay. Silver and big sparkle stone. Okay. Was there a string around it for some reason? I don't know why. I just saw like a piece of red string in my mind. Red string. Are you sure? Okay, so I heard a metallic sound, like something was thrown. So I know that sounds weird. I don't know why I think that, but it feels like it got flung. So check the edges of your, I want to say your bedroom. Check the edges of your bedroom. Like I heard it like it went, I heard like a metal on metal sound, and then I heard a ding, like far away. So I feel like it flung somehow. Do you know how that could happen? I mean, was it loose and you went like this with your hand, or I just heard like a metal scraping sound and then a ding, like it hit something. So, and I have no clue what the red string is. Maybe there's a red string near it. I have no idea. Anyways, that's what I got. Sorry I couldn't be more clear. The stone floor. How would it fling though? Why would it be flung? Unless like you accidentally knocked it off or I don't know. Anyway, that's what I got. Thanks for following me, you guys. If you're not already following, please follow me. I lost. Oh, Amy, that's nice. She says, I've not lost anything but you're gorgeous. Thank you. T. Marie says, baseboard heater vent. I didn't see that, but never know. All right. I lost my penny-sized tiger's eye piece, says Ariana. Tiger's eye. You mean like the stone? Did you buy that yourself or somebody give it to you? For Ariana. That's crazy, Tessa says, because the bag I was talking about had red string in it. Well, that's possibly what I saw. Maybe it was on the bed, flung the sheets off. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. You bought the stone. Okay, Ariana. Cool. All right. Tiger's eye. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. I'm looking for Ariana's tiger's eye. All I can tell you is that I'm seeing a lot of what looks like dry leaves around it. So, and I'm not trying to call you out. You don't even have to answer me, but I don't know if you've done like some saging rituals or you smoke weed and it's like where you do your weed or where you light your sage, or I don't know anything about you, but it feels like I just am seeing a lot of like dried like flower or plant remnants. I have dried orchids. Okay. That's part of the clue, maybe. Yeah, and I keep hearing a match being lit. I don't know. But those are your clues. Let me know. Let me know. All right. So there was a question earlier. You're welcome, darling. Ashley wants to know if I'll be doing songs again. I can do a song right now if you want. Kathy, I lost loose rubies from my mom. They were in a small clear bag. Oh, crap. What's your mom's first name, Kathy? Sharon. Okay. Sharon's red loose rubies. Sharon is still with us, correct? She's not transitioned. Right? No. Okay. She's still with us, or no, she's not still with us. I'm confused. She's still with us. All right. Loose rubies. Were they already cut? Oh, she did pass. Okay. I didn't feel like she did. That's funny. She must still be around. Usually I can feel when somebody's passed. So I feel like she must still be around a lot. You may not realize it, but she still is kind of hanging around. So nothing wrong with that. Okay. So they were already cut. Okay. I just want to make sure they weren't like raw or something because I got to visualize. All right. How many rubies do you think? About 4 or 5? She visits a lot. Okay. Yeah. That's, as I said, it feels like she's still here. Okay. Okay, for some reason, they got the baggie itself is about like this big, maybe. It got rolled up. That's why you're having a hard time finding it. It's like, when you burp like a bag and then you kind of like burp the air out, like if there's this much in the bag, like you kind of roll it up to like burp the air out. Somebody did that. And so it's rolled up. So you're looking for a bag, like a rectangular plastic bag, but that's not where it is. It's rolled up or folded up. That's why you're having a hard time finding it. You didn't lose it. So I'm going to call on your mom real quick, see if she gives me any other clues. Okay? Since you said she's present a lot and I felt like she's present, let's see what happens. So Sharon, Kathy's looking for her bag of loose rubies that you gave her. I already described the bag as being rolled up or folded up. I don't know why I heard this. I heard sheet music. Sheet music. Does that make any sense to you, Kathy? No, don't worry about it. I just, be honest. But I just heard something about like sheet music. She had a piano. Might look over there. Or she's just trying to tell you she's here. Either way. That's what I got. Yeah, with sheet music, yeah. It's very possible she's just coming through and she's not telling you where it is. That does happen. Because she sees like, hey, I get to talk. That's cool. She came through. Right on. You're welcome. That's exciting. Okay, let's see. I got, Angie says, I lost my grandmother's precious St. Anne medallion that she gave me. Is it gold or silver, Angie? Is it on a chain or was it not on a chain? Give me a little more description, darling. And what's your grandmother's first name? You're welcome, honey. Angie, what's your grandma's first name? And was it silver or gold? That's her first name? Patricia. Is it silver or gold, darling? So I can visualize. And is it on a chain? Silver, non-chain. Okay, thank you. Let's get on. We're going to get on it. All right. Angie's looking for Patricia's Saint. What was it called? The Saint. You call it Saint Anne Medallion. Okay. Gifts you have, Woods. Oh, thanks, Sydney. You do have gifts I have, Sydney. You do. You just have to develop them. All right. Okay. Patricia's silver medallion, St. Anne's medallion. It's actually in a container with earrings. It's in something that has earrings. It feels to me like a very small drawer, like a little jewelry box drawer. But it's with earrings. You've looked at it. You don't even realize you've looked at it like a few times. I would dump those out on a bed or something so you can actually see what you have in your jewelry. That's my opinion. I just logged on. What's this about, please? I'm an intuitive psychic medium, Kathy, and I do all sorts of things. We've done things from looking for lost items, mediumship, tarot and oracle readings. Sometimes I give people songs now. Whatever we end up doing. Okay. Let's see, where are we? How do you begin to explore into your own powers? That's a great question. I have a video. It's in my profile link tree called Developing Your Gifts. Watch that. It's a good start. Journaling, super helpful. Journaling, writing down different things that happen that seem a little bit, a little woo-woo to you. Definitely write them down, date them, time, what you think they mean, that kind of thing. That's super helpful. Start finding people that do what you want to do. So if you want to read tarot, start watching tarot readers. If you want to read crystal ball, start watching crystal ball readers. You want to read palms, start watching palm readers. Start being inspired. Finding somebody to mentor you is not a bad idea. Just make sure that you vibe with them and you're comfortable and they're not asking you for like $5 million up front to do it. I do it too, but I'm not trying to advertise for me. I'm just telling you for you. Let's see. Moving on. You welcome. You welcome. Thanks to Kathy. Thank you. All right, kids. Daughter Reagan lost iPad with light pink case, had wedding plans. And oh shit, Amy. Amy, pink iPad with wedding plans. That doesn't fare well for your wedding, does it? I lost a blue stuffed poodle years back, says Caitlin. Oh, it was from your bio, Mom. Blue poodle, stuffed poodle. Okay. I've got Amy. I'm going to help Amy with the pink iPad and Caitlin with the blue stuffed poodle. Starting out with Amy's pink iPad with her wedding plans. I'm seeing one of those, those leather organizers they used to have that had the little handles and you keep your date book. I think they were called like Covey planners or something. But anyways, it's like a little planner thing that has the handles like leather. It's in there. I don't know why she can't find it. I feel like she's looking at it. Like looking right at it. She's just so addled with everything. It's like it's like right in front. Like seriously, she should just have somebody else look for it for her. Because she just can't see it. It's just her brain is just, I think it's in her house though. I do. All right. I'm going to look at Caitlin Elizabeth's blue poodle from her biological mother. Caitlin, I need to get her first name, please, if you would. Yeah, let me know. What's the first name of your biological grandma? Just first name. Brenda. Okay. Brenda gave you a blue stuffed poodle for Caitlin. Oh, I get tired. So I don't have great news on that one. I hate to tell you. Elaine is your grandma. Why did I say Brenda? Where did I get Brenda from? Is that your name is Brenda? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brenda. Elaine is grandma. Who's Brenda? Anyway, Elaine's your grandma. Okay. Yeah, I, as I said, I am picking up nothing. And for a split second, I saw a big bin in a thrift store. I don't like giving you that news, but I don't think you're going to see it. I'm sorry. I'm not telling you to give up. I don't think you should. I'm just telling you from my standpoint, I don't think you're going to see it. I don't usually tell people that unless I really don't get anything, and I got nothing. So what I explain to people is when somebody else has obtained it that is not related to you in any way. So for example, a sister didn't pick it up, a friend didn't pick it up, a relative didn't have it, a coworker, just somebody found it, bought it, whatever. I usually can't pick it up. It's lost the energy from you. Somebody else's energy has taken it over. Sometimes I can, most of the time no. So I think it was donated. I don't think anybody has it. I hope I'm wrong. I would love it if I'm wrong. All right. Someone told me, says Michelle Renee, there's a key with tape on it for my husband that passed. I can't find it. Why would you want a key with tape on it? What's so great about that key? And what's your husband's first name? Oh, Brenda's your mother's name. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think it got donated, sweetie. Hi, Amber. I got lost of energy. Let's see. Where was I? I was answering... You're welcome, honey. I'm sorry I couldn't give you better news. Where was I? Oh, of course, Liz. I love your videos. What was... I had another question. Where'd it go? Hi, Gemini. I didn't see you in here. All right, I got confused. I don't know where I am. All right. Somebody asked me for a song, I think. Maybe a safety deposit box. I don't know. Is your grandma leaving pennies? Yep. My grandpa leaves me pennies all the time. Ashley Marie, didn't I already give you a song today? I'll give you another one. I'll give you another song. Okay, this song... I think it's Creed. So, you'll find me wherever I will go. Do you know that song? I'm sorry, guys. I can't remember the name of the song. Wherever You May Go, I think is the song. Wherever you may go. If I could, then I would. Something wherever you may go. That's the song I got for Ashley. Is that Creed? Up high or down low? Yeah, that's one. Will you receive your inheritance this year? I don't know. Let me know. Just kidding. I don't really answer yes, no's. That's more like a magic 8-ball question. That's how I look at it. But I can pull some cards and let you know what the general energy is around that. How about that? Inheritance for the Queen. Take time to breathe out. Saying cool your jets on that topic. Stop hyper-focusing on it. Look at the bigger picture about the inheritance. See, these messages are telling you stop focusing on that specific thing. For some reason, that's not important right now. The answers you need are coming. It's not going to tell you. What did I say? Your answers are coming, but I can't give them to you. They told me the key was important. His name is Mark. Says Michelle Renee. Let's see if I can find it. Mark for Renee Michelle. Key with tape on it. I'm curious why other people knew about it, but they didn't get their hands on it. That doesn't make sense to me. I think that's for a P.O. box. In a state he didn't live in. I'm just telling you what I heard. P.O. box for a state he didn't live in. I don't know where it is. Also look under the keyboard. I guess like if this is the keyboard, the computer, lift it up. Might be taped under there. I don't know why I heard that. Maybe. Stop, Roxy. She's digging the couch. She's doing this. It was a psychic that told you the key was important? Well, that sounds great. Good help. I love it when psychics just tell you stuff and then just walk away. Is your tiger's eye in your house? I just told you that, didn't I? You wish you knew your grandparents are with you? You need to know your grandparents are with you. Yes, of course your grandparents are with you. Not all the time, not every minute of the day when you need them. Yeah. Where is the bath picture my husband had? I can't find it. What's a bath picture? Caitlin, may I get a song? Could you explain? I think I missed a song. Sure. Okay, so what it was I was explaining how music's really important to me, how sometimes I get songs when I'm doing mediumship for people. And so I was talking about that yesterday, and people said, well, why don't you do a song for me? And then kind of came into a way of doing mediumship with it. All right, so we got Caitlin wants a song. I don't want to say this because I don't want to hurt your feelings. It's not meant to hurt your feelings. It's just what I heard. Okay? And actually, it's a song I really like, and I want you to listen to it. The singer is named Candy Kane. She's no longer alive. Spelled Candy. She spells it funny. I can't remember. I think it's spelled Kayne. Candy Kane. She's also a porn star. But she sang a song called White Trash Girl. And for whatever reason, it just popped in my head. Not saying you're a white trash girl. I'm just saying that's the name of the song. So listen to the song. It's really cute. She goes, I'm a white trash girl in a white trash world. I like my cheese in a can. Something, something. She's singing about like basically being white trash girl. So that's your song. Don't know why. Listen to the lyrics. It's cute. Chrissy, can I get a song that will represent my life for the next month? Wow, that's a big ask. I try. See what we get. I heard the Rascals' Good Lovin'. Good lovin'. All I need is good love. All I want is good lovin'. That's what I heard. Good lovin'. So maybe you're going to meet somebody. Maybe your relationship's going to get really great. I don't know. Oh my God, there's a ton of messages I missed, apparently. All right, kids. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm real tired. 2 more songs. I'll do Leslie and Jersey. Leslie, you get... Sunset by Cigarettes After Sex. Sunset. I don't even remember how the song goes. I know I like that group. Cigarettes After Sex is the name of the group. And the song is Sunsets. Sunset or Sunsets. Look it up. You Need Good Lovin'. Good. Yeah. Oh, and the other one was, who else? Jersey Terror. Yeah, Jason. I got Thank God I'm a Country Boy. Even though you're from Jersey, that's what I got. That's what I got for you, Jason. John Denver, Thank God I'm a Country Boy. Honestly, my first impression of just hearing that, because it seems kind of out of character for you, I feel, is saying to you, you need to get away from the city for a while. If you're already, you need to ground yourself is what I feel. You need to get out in nature. That's pretty obvious. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to get off right now. I'm tired. I'm getting a little bit of a slight headache. I probably need to drink some water. I am going to see you guys. Oh, Racy. I'm sorry, doll. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I'm sure tomorrow I'll be on many times, probably tomorrow. Kathy, I'm not doing mediumship right now. I've been kind of doing it like every other night because it's been kind of wearing me out. So I will work on doing some mediumship tomorrow. I think the next live will do a lot of mediumship. Okay. So tomorrow, I usually come on around 8 o'clock-ish, around that time usually. Sometimes I come on during the day. I may do that as well. Set your reminders. Make sure that you get your notifications to follow me. Hopefully I'll see you. All right. Everybody have a good night. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, here, LinkedIn. I'm everywhere, you guys. YouTube has a lot of great content. Please go check it out. Trying to grow that there. Everybody have a great night. And by the way, if you didn't know, there was a big congressional hearing in Mexico last night, about aliens. That's the second time now. The United States did it, and now Mexico did it. Listen to my podcast with Leslie Fear. It's in my link tree. You're not going to believe I predicted all this. I did. Listen up. You want to know what's going to happen in the next few months. Love you all. Bye. Peace out.